How about Jake? What do you think of Jake?
Clown.
Yeah.
He's a clown. But I know that Jake can't fight.
Can't
So
fight. is what
he
you're saying.
can't fight.
Fights rumor. He's the one that started the steroids rumor. So
Yeah, he did have all of us thinking that you was rigging those fights. So I ain't gonna lie, he right about that.
but how did you
How could he
honestly
rig a
believe
fight?
that? You honestly believe that?
I wanted to believe it when you fought Woodley.
No, but me, I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. Jake Paul is fugazi. He's fake.
That's how you feel.
Truly feel. I'll bust him up and his trainer in the same night. 2 for 1.
Gervonta Davis mocks Jake Paul following fresh claims that his fights are fixed. Davis openly questions Paul's legitimacy in the sport and states that Jake can't fight at a professional level. He reportedly calls him a clown who depends on hype and carefully managed matchups rather than real boxing skill. The remarks highlight the growing criticism surrounding Paul and reinforce the divide between established champions and social media-driven fighters.
For something like this, obviously smaller guy. How was this in the training aspect, Jake?
Yeah, just a lot of punching down, practicing, hitting below my knees, and a lot of speed.
He warming up.
We're
now.
sparring.
That's what we need.
We're sparring.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds.
one thing.
I got
If I
the
find
8-year-olds
out
in there.
anything- If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love ass. On my mama, I'm gonna beat both of y'all ass. On my mama. And he laughing. You know, he laughing.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'ma show you and him.
Jake Paul addressed the allegations of scripting his fights, calling the idea dumb and emphasizing that fixing fights is illegal and unrealistic. He explained that no respected fighter would agree to throw a match. Paul said the rumors stem from hate and misunderstanding, and he spends time trying to comprehend why some people insist on believing such narratives. He stressed that the claims are baseless, highlighting that fans who promote the idea of fake fights are driven by negativity rather than any factual evidence from his career.
I'm an MMA guy though.
But anyone who believes that narrative, it's like, come on, it's a federal crime. It's illegal. Like, and you think Anderson Silva's gonna lose? You think Woodley's gonna take a fall? You guys, you know these guys.
Yeah, no, I didn't think Anderson would take a fall, but
you think
why are you passing that?
But you think, but people think the Mike Tyson fight's rigged. You think Mike Tyson's gonna?
No, I don't think Mike Tyson would ruin his. Why are you pulling out glizzies?
Don't ever disrespect him talking about fake fights.
You want one of these glizzies?
No, but I'm genuinely interested in the people. I try to understand, like.
No, everybody's saying Mike Tyson pulled his punches.
I try to understand dumb people because I can't relate. Like, I really genuinely spend parts of my day like trying to like see people online and like think like, how could someone be so dumb? And I still don't get it.
No, I
so.
think people wanted to believe that. That's what the difference
But it's just
is.
like
The discussion around a potential clash between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul has long existed in a strange space between spectacle and legitimacy. During a press setting tied to their verbal back and forth, Davis makes it clear that restrictions are the real barrier separating performance from reality. He suggests that if a fight is allowed to unfold without boundaries, scripts, or controlled conditions, the outcome would speak for itself. The implication is not subtle. Davis presents himself as a fighter whose ability does not depend on protection or manipulation, but on freedom inside the ring. In that moment, the contrast between a career built on sanctioned competition and one built on managed opportunity becomes impossible to ignore.
What does he have to do with this?
Let anything. You know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't gotta say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'ma show you.
Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis were set to fight, but the match got cancelled, sparking ongoing tension between them. Since that cancellation, their rivalry has simmered, with the unresolved fight fueling the beef and keeping the conflict alive in the boxing world. Roy Jones Jr. says Jake Paul was already aware of Gervonta Davis's past issues but still chose to give him a chance to fight. According to Jones, those concerns were not new and had been known for some time. He points out that once a fresh lawsuit surfaced, Jake suddenly rejected Gervonta, acting as if the situation was unexpected, even though the legal problems had existed before.
When he first signed the fight, this ain't the first time he had battered against a woman. You knew what it was when you first signed the fight. So don't get mad and cuss him out and talk bad about him now. You know what it was we signed up for. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. Nobody talk. I don't talk bad about him either, but don't do the dude like that. No, the dude having a hard time in his life right now. Don't just do him like that. You know what I mean? Because you knew exactly what he was.
Tim Bradley didn't hold back when he openly called out Jake Paul, labeling him as fake and arguing that Jake's fights lack real competitive legitimacy. Bradley's point was blunt. For all of Paul's hype and promotion, the quality of his opposition doesn't compare to genuine professional competition. In his view, Paul's career has been built more on spectacle than on truly challenging boxing matches, which is why so many established fighters and boxing purists remain skeptical about Paul's standing as a legitimate boxer. Bradley's criticism highlights a central debate in boxing today: whether social media fame should translate into real respect inside the ring.
Your hustle, when you've built something outside of boxing and you say, hey, yo, I'm coming over here to the sport now and I'm gonna pick and choose who I fight, y'all come follow me. If they follow him, man, I just understand what it is. I know what I'm looking at. You're not gonna fool me over here. Save that stuff for them other people, because I'm not gonna believe that I'm the face of. No, you're not the face of boxing. I'm not giving you that, because that's for a lifer.
But that's what he believes.
That's cool. I can't knock him for that. People believe a lot of things for a lot of different reasons. I'm just saying, you can do all the rah-rah stuff. That's your business. But I just know what I'm looking at, right? But on the monetary side and it being an event, the truth is that when he does fight, it does bring attention around the sport. People debate, they argue, people want to see the fight. Is it legit? Is it him and Mike Tyson?
Despite all the talk and speculation, Nikki Sabedarian stepped in to clarify a major rumor about Jake Paul's high-profile bout with Anthony Joshua. There had been widespread claims on social media that the fight was rigged or scripted to favor one side for entertainment purposes. But Darien firmly denied these accusations, insisting that neither Jake nor his team engaged in any wrongdoing or attempted to manipulate the outcome. According to him, the idea that the Paul-Joshua fight was pre-planned is completely false. This clarification is important because many fans were quick to accuse promoters and fighters of creating a predetermined result for views or buzz. Bedarian's statement puts those conspiracy theories to rest and confirms that the fight was treated as a legitimate athletic contest.
I've seen the script, rigged, this, that, and the other. Do you think now, at the very least, that talk goes away? Broke his jaw, went in there against Anthony Joshua. At the very least, do you think that you guys can move on from that? Like, that won't follow you?
No, I don't. I actually, our lawyers are actively going after a number of people. One who claims to be a lawyer himself online. I don't remember the name or the handle, but it was something that had like 200,000 likes. And basically this post said there was an agreement for AJ not to knock out Jake, but AJ disregarded the agreement and decided to not get his payday, but knock out Jake Paul. So it's pretty astonishing what people say. Your dear friend Lou DiBella, saw him put up a bunch of ridiculous things and even said, Nikisa, go ahead and sue me, but this wasn't a real fight. He was pulling punches. He wasn't giving it his full effort.
And so for the people, again, just to clear this up, because I asked Eddie this question, I'll ask you the exact same question. Once and for all, was there any sort of arrangement as far as it should go this many rounds? Because that's the one that I've heard. Oh, Anthony agreed to 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Can you tell us in black and white if there were any talks of any kind between the network, the promotion, the fighter?
There has never once in Jake Paul's career been any talk of that sort, of anything to do with the fight being anything but a real fight that has exactly the same situation as any professional fight. And that's exactly the same thing here for the Anthony Joshua fight. It's just beyond mind-blowing that people would think that. Anthony Joshua was on record saying that if he didn't finish him in the first round, that would be disappointing, that it would be a failure. The narrative changed as we got closer to fight night and obviously post-fight, and I understand why, but they were pretty adamant it would take max 2.
Building on that, the fight itself showed just how real and consequential the matchup was. Jake Paul suffered a brutal knockout at the hands of Anthony Joshua, breaking his jaw in the process. Ariel Helwani offered a perspective on the result, arguing that Joshua's win was not surprising, and there was no reason for him to fail against Paul. In Helwani's view, Joshua is a world-class heavyweight with years of experience at the highest level, and his victory was simply a reflection of that reality. He didn't see anything controversial about the outcome. Rather, the way Paul was stopped underscored the dramatic gap between an experienced heavyweight champion and someone relatively new to boxing's toughest division. This fight, Helwani suggests, proved that Paul's previous achievements were not necessarily indicators of his ability to compete at the elite level that Joshua represents.